I love that. And I love how you're answering the question, because I was hoping you'd go that way. Like, there is unlimited upside because there's unlimited good that we can do, right? There's no cap on how much good is in circulation, so needs to be a balance in distribution or the supply and demand factor. There's no supply and demand. It's like if everybody started doing this today and we evolved it the right way, right, and we did it exactly how you were just talking about, like, so we can handle it, 50 years from now we could all be billionaires, and we should be, because the amount, if we all wake up and it is in giving that we receive, and just live your entire life by that motto, then we'll create unlimited everything, and then we'll have access to unlimited everything, and nobody will ever worry about it, because they know this is what I do, and then I can do whatever I want, like, pave my way. No, it's all. That's where I see this able to go. I'm like looking at the future, and we're all in like flying cars, and like everybody's wealthy in their own right, you know?
That's the entire point of Copiosis, is to take us there cognitively, right? From a place where we think a certain way right now, to where we have this scarcity mindset that, you know, there's this limited amount of things to go around, and that I have to compete with everyone else to get these things, to the place where we now start to recognize the abundance that already exists even today.
Yeah, and it's interesting because the fundamental premise of Copiosis is this: if a human being lives their lives according to their passions, they will change the world. Every human being has a passion that's unique to that person. And if they live their lives adhered to that passion, they will change the world. And as they change the world, they'll become rich, because every passion, the true passion, I'm not talking about like, I'm not talking about someone who's been conditioned into feeling like it's their passion to exploit children or women. You know, that's not a true passion. I'm talking about the thing that lights someone's fire from the inside. And so if people are left to pursue their passions in the way I'm defining it, then all of a sudden the world catches on fire. And so look, there are people in the world today who are passionate about things that could solve many of our problems, but they don't exercise their passion because they're too busy trying to afford necessities. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or they're in a country that's oppressive, and they can't express their passion because they're relegated to some menial task because they don't have opportunity. Yep. And so it's like the guy who created the ocean cleanup nonprofit organization. It's called Ocean Cleanup. You guys are familiar with that? Ocean Cleanup. Okay. So that guy, it was his passion to solve the Pacific garbage patch. And he started all by himself and created some innovations to try and do that. And his first one didn't go very well, but his second and third and fourth went super well. And then all of a sudden people started giving his organization that he founded millions of dollars. I think his budget is like $37 million a year right now. This is in capitalism. Imagine what it would be like to have someone like that identify a problem they wanted to solve. They're passionate about it, so they're unwilling to not do it. Right. And as a result of that, they attract people with similar passions in different areas, but that complement what he's doing. So they organically form an organization. And as they become more successful, people with the resources they need provide them with the resources without the organization having to pay for them or worrying about the budgets or anything like that, or affordability. How much faster can we solve our problems? Yeah. When there's thousands or millions of people around the world following passions that solve problems.
And we can get through that first iteration that doesn't work, so you can get to the second, third, and fourth.
Yes.